He said that with a smile.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a kernel of truth at the base of every joke, right?
Well,
what did you take away from that?
Like he doesn't care because he talks directly to Jerry. Like he knows what Jerry says to him matters a heck of a lot more than what Jerry says when he's entertaining. So I think Dak is approaching it the right way. He shouldn't be listening to the stuff Jerry says out loud in the media. He should be listening to what Jerry says to him face to face.
It is also worth pointing out, you have said this multiple times, and you said it in our meeting again this morning. We are all talking about this as though it is a fait accompli that he will go into this season without a contract.
Right.
Except for you. You're not talking about it that way.
The possibility still exists that he gets a deal done before they open the season. It does. Like, Dak Prescott, this is a comfortable and confident human being. You listen to him talk. And the reason is he's in complete control. He will get whatever it is that he wants, right? Like if that's a deal before the season with the Dallas Cowboys, then that's what will happen. If he wants to take it to free agency, then that's what will happen. They can't franchise him. They got the big dead money hit coming next year. He is in total control. So whatever the outcome is, and there is still a wide range of possible outcomes, including he signs today, it's because he wants it.
You were laughing while he was talking. What was it that struck you as funny?
I mean, because it was Captain Obvious, right? You can't pay attention to what Jerry Jones does. That's Jerry Jones, the entertainer. It only matters what you say to each other and what he says to your agent. But Jerry, to me, Jerry is doing it right. At this point, like, Jerry has a blank check, and he's going to have to give it to Dak Prescott sooner or later. But why give it to him sooner when you don't know how the outcome of the season is going to come? Like, right now, Dak Prescott is in a position where he can be Joe Flacco. I bet on myself, and I can hit the open market. But Jerry Jones will write him a check for whatever he wants if he wins a Super Bowl.
Right.
So why not make Dak a little uncomfortable? Why not? I like my quarterback pissed off and saying, "Oh, he don't. Let me show you," because that's what they need. I need that sense of urgency so he can show.
Jerry's doing it all wrong.
No, at this point, no. He's past the point of no return.
So what we saw yesterday was the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
Dak Prescott isn't talking to the media or Jerry Jones. He's talking to the owner of the Raiders, Mark Davis.
So?
He's talking to the Raider of the Giants, John Mara, because I am Dak Prescott.
Oh, go to that organization. Good luck.
I am in total control,
okay.
And I can go wherever I want. And my agent, Todd France, is probably having conversations off the record, feeling out the market. So he can leave Dallas. And Jerry Jones, by the way, Jerry Jones, who walks around this planet with leverage in every situation, doesn't have leverage this time.
The time when you made me the highest paid linebacker in NFL history. You know who else was on the other line? The Detroit Lions. You know what they said? I got a blank check. And I said, no, thank you. The grass is not always green on the other side. A stable organization in the Dallas Cowboys does not compare to the Las Vegas Raiders with a new coach, with skilled players that may be leaving, the organization. Devontae Adams.
Brock Bowers.
Devontae Adams may get traded.
So
by about midseason.
That's the question you confront if you're Dak Prescott right now. Like if the Cowboys are trying to sign you before the season starts, you would not probably get as much as you would get if you got to the open market.
Exactly.
So what's the priority?
But if I'm Jerry, why would I pay this guy early when he can get injured? The Eagles can dominate us and the Washington Commanders surprise us.
Same reason.
And I'm gonna give him
quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence has got $55 million a year. What's he done?
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, Jerry the price isn't going to go too much farther up. $60 million is probably the cap,
it is
right?
If he gets
but
the
the price could go down if he stinks it up and the team don't win. Why would I want to pay a guy $60 million and I don't win a playoff game again? And then I'm stuck with all this money and I got to pay Michael Parsons, and then now I'm stuck with this guy for 5 years, or I pay him and he gets hurt tomorrow, and then now I got a quarterback that's been hurt twice with catastrophic injuries, and I paid him now. Jerry, sit back and let it play out. At this point, you're at the point of no return, in my opinion.
So, Greedy, let me take the three of you guys into the room where we're having these discussions if we're the Cowboys, and we're saying, what's the option? What's the alternative? This team, if Dak Prescott walks out, is a lot closer to having Shedeur Sanders as their quarterback next year than they are Dak Prescott, because they are.
That may be better. That may be better with a cheap. We see the 49ers doing it with a bunch of young talent around it with a cheap quarterback. That may be a better option. Or I may say, hey, let me go trade for Kirk Cousins. I know they got a first-round draft pick that they might want to give up that. Like, if you're not winning nothing with him, then why make him the highest paid player?
Mike's good at TV. He ties a whole show together.
Right.
The Shedeur Sanders, the Dallas Cowboys is perfect.
But I think the point that you're making, and it's not wrong, and you're not really saying different things. If Dak Prescott walks out the door, you're starting all over again.
Yes.
That's what you're doing.
Right.
You're starting from scratch. And so you're figuring out who the next quarterback is. And is the next quarterback as good as Dak Prescott? Probably not. But is he $60 million worse than Dak Prescott? That's the question if you're Jerry, you're asking yourself. Look, it looks to me like they're going to go into the season and they're going to figure it out. And they're going to have all their chips in the middle of the table. And it's going to be a fascinating ride to watch.